I'm Trevor Wright and I'm one of the learning job coaches on the Rootways to Employment project. My job basically is to help people with disabilities back into employment. One of the major difficulties that we face is actually employers' attitudes towards disability. So often they see the disability and not the person who's behind it. And they don't see that just because a person has a disability that they can do just as good a job as anybody else if they're given the chance. The problem mainly is that they have hurdles that they have to jump, which other people find very easy. The first thing is the application process, and the second one I would say is the interview process. We came across one employer recently whose attitude was totally positive. In fact, they were deliberately targeting minority groups, and that was the Criminal Records Bureau, the CRB. Their application process was very stringent, but they were more than helpful with us and gave us lots of good advice. Every time we telephoned them for information, they were more than happy to help in any way that they could. The application form itself comprised mainly of 4 sections which they called skills and behaviours, which were basically asking the applicants to describe how they dealt with various situations in their lives, maybe in the workplace, maybe in their personal lives. We looked at these and we could see straight away that lots of people would have a problem with them. But as I said, we contacted the CRB and they gave us all the help and information that we required. Each section had to be less than 200 words, for example, and they did warn us very clearly that if it was even one word over 200, then the application wouldn't get past the preliminary stage, which is often the case. And we wanted to make sure that all our applicants got through to an interview if possible. We had, I think, 6 people who got through to interviews in the end, and 3 of them actually now employed by the CRB. The interview process itself, I have to say, was very positive, very professional, very well handled. It was extremely well organised, and even after the interview, the CRB were very open for discussion about why some people were successful and why other people weren't. You couldn't find an employer who really was more positive about disability, and it was a very positive and affirming experience for us. And we just wish that more employers could be more like the CRB in their attitudes towards people with disabilities.